Do you feel the maw tearing at your mind? Return only if you must. Will that be all, Maw Walker? It is remarkable what you can find discarded in the maw. I pride myself in recognizing a valuable asset when I see one. Find anything of interest, Maw Walker? Rule 1. Always have an exit strategy. To ensure one's continued existence within the maw, one must maintain a plan of escape at all times. I acknowledge the irony of me creating this rule despite my current inability to depart this place. You may laugh briefly without causing offense. Enough chuckling. Gather the stygia I require and return with haste. Your cipher awaits.
You trespass in my domain, mortal. No matter where you hide, I will find you.
Have you come to trade, or to waste your breath? Trust not what you see in the maw. Discover more. Rule 2. Keep a low profile. The maw is no place for theatrics. Get in, get what you want, and get out, while endeavoring to retain your limbs and other possessions. Now that the jailers noticed you, you're doomed. Anything of import you do in the maw will catch his attention. And attention is exactly what we don't want. First, he'll turn the Soul Seekers on you, then the towers, then his kill squads. And after that, well, you don't want to know. Surgical and meticulous, that's how you stay alive. The good news is that you're safe here in my refuge. Not so out there. Remember, should a tragic fate befall you, some of that precious stygia might slip through your fingers. Fret not, mortal. A day at most away from his gaze, and the jailer will turn his attention elsewhere. Then it will be safe for you to venture out again, to acquire stygia. For me. I have limitless time. You, Rule 3. Trust is earned, and information has a price. You recall the cipher I gave you? That's right. You are now in my debt.
For the Earth Mother!
You will never escape them all! Your soul shall soon be bound to the jailer. He will claim your soul!
My new partner. Let us see how long you last. Tread carefully when the eye of the jailer falls upon you, mortal. You really shouldn't linger here. The jailer doesn't like having his toys taken away, even once he discarded. Go on, back to Arbus with you. Do you feel the maw tearing at your Torghast, huh? Once I told you that your friends were being held inside, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came to me for aid. Because I was able to anticipate your request, it just so happens I have already acquired a portal device that leads into the tower. I will dispense with the usual warnings and disclaimers, as your unique combination of courage and foolhardiness would render them moot. Do not ask how it was obtained. Simply consider it a gesture of goodwill that you are now obligated to repay. I look forward to our future transactions, Maw Walker. Have you come to trade, or to waste your breath.
I was dreaming of home, only to awaken in this place of torment. Champion, I saw you escape before we were recaptured. Do you have the means to take us out of the maw?
I have limitless time. You do not.
The Waystone. I hope your presence allows me to travel through it as well. I will stay close. May the Earth Mother guide our path. The Waystone worked. What a remarkable place.
I will aid you as best I can. The chains of the past still bind us.
Find anything of interest, Moonwalker. Procure something of value. Trust not what you see in the maw. Rule 4. Maintain a list of those who might wish to end your existence. Do not flatter yourself. Your presence on this list is among the least of the Mawsworn's functionaries. At the top of my list is an Inquisitor. His position has risen. I would be most generous were his existence to cease by your actions. I have limitless time. My cartel has been sending agents into the maw for some time. A dangerous assignment, but the lure of valuable information has a certain appeal to my kind. Have you come to trade, or to waste your breath? I will detain you no longer. Do not draw the jailer's eye. Will that be all, Moonwalker? Do not draw the jailer's eye.
I recall so little. Beware the jailer's eye. No, not his. Something else. A mortal. No. Yes. A mortal walks the maw all the way to my prison to save me. To use me. I was used by him. A jailer. Used to make oh, my memories. Did you take them? No. He took them. Used me for his purpose. Then left me here. Bereft of memory for how long? It matters not. Time, after all, is not a construct of death. More Walker. You come, you go. To free me? Perhaps. To aid me, yes. To aid me as I aid you. Fate, you see, has bound us. I remember you. We must stop him. Go carefully.
I have limitless time. You do not. My new partner. Let us see how long you last.
I will aid you. Yes. A taste of freedom. A place to start. Do not lose yourself to despair. To imbue such power, there is a price. The ashen remnants of souls lost within this tower. Yes, ascend, mortal. Acquire what remains.
We stand together against the darkness.
My new partner. Let us see how... Rule 5. Be audacious when the situation demands it. The Morsworn rarely expect this. Perdition Hold is teeming with activity. I must know why. Take this experimental cipher. Should it function as I expect, entering Perdition Hold should not result in your sudden demise. Probably. Find anything of interest, Moorwalker? I must confess, I was not certain you would return. Do not take this as a compliment. Do you feel the maw tearing at your mind?
There is much to be done. I fear darker days. The souls here are forced to burn, smelted into raw material for the jailer's vile creations. This is the place I saw when I peered into Torghast. Lady Proudmoore is near.
Enough of this! How many times must I defeat you? What's this? Another one of your games, I suppose. Tormenting me with the vision of a trusted ally who's come to help me escape. No doubt you want me to think this portal is a way out, when in truth it leads deeper into this accursed tower. But what choice do I have except to try? Wait, it's really you, isn't it? Yes, I saw you use the Waystone to escape. It seems so long ago. If I attune my teleportation spell to your ability to leave the maw, I can finally be free of this place. Unless this is just the cruelest trick of all. Bane, thank the light you're alive.
It is good to see you safe, Jaina. Though my wounds are healing, I confess the horrors of the maw still haunt me.
I understand. Any news of Anduin and Thrall? We need to return to Torghast and...
With respect, Lady Proudmoore, you need to recover your strength. Let the Moorwalker resume the search for the others.
Wise words, High Lord. I trust your judgment. Thank you, champion. I owe you everything.
This place holds countless legends.
I trust you are not followed. Rule 6. Implement new concealment measures regularly. The Morsworn never stop devising new ways to find us. The cipher will dampen your aroma in their warrens. Bring me the runes which animate these fiends, that I may better understand their function. I have limitless time. You do not. Learn what you can inside the Warrens, mortal. My research continues.
There is much to be done. We stand together against the darkness. Each time I gaze into Torghast, I sense malevolent eyes staring back. The risk grows ever greater, but we cannot relent.
All that matters is we now possess the necessary instrument. We must begin its preparation.
Leave him to me. You've seen what he is capable of when he believes in the cause. A measure of patience may yield superior results.
Very well. We have our weapon. Now, we shall hone it.
Moorwalker, have you lost your way? A darkness looming.
An intrusion into my domain.
Be on guard. He senses us.
Elements, hear me. Give me the strength to... At last, the torment is over. I've had enough of this place. Let's go. The mall. I remember. Feels so long ago. You escaped the jailer. Yes, it's becoming clearer now. The Waystone. Our path out of here. I have seen only the darkest reaches of the Shadowlands. It is good to know there are places of hope. May the spirits of my ancestors be safe, in realms of comfort and peace.
I will aid you as best I can. The balance.
Thrall, praise the Earth Mother. I am glad of your return, brother.
It is a relief to have you back, Thrall. I will send word to Abra and the Regent Lord at once.
I feared the worst. Bane and I both know the horrors that the jailer inflicted are best not relived. At least, not now.
We stand together against the darkness. I fear darker.
I do hope you've settled in. The accommodations are a bit sparse, I know.
Where are the others? Are they safe?
Safe? No. I wouldn't say any of them are safe.
I am so tired of your games.
As you wish. No more secrets. No more lies. You are a weapon we will use to achieve our ends.
I will not become an instrument of death.
So you favor life? Is that it? That momentary flicker. Every cruel second spent delaying the inevitable in an endless war that you, like every Rin before you, will not survive. You know the truth. Nothing is fair. Not life, not death. So we're going to tear it all down.
And what purpose would that serve? Everyone suffers, Sylvanas. But destroying everything will not take away the pain.
Oh, you misunderstand. We're breaking a system that has always been flawed and remaking it into one that is just.
Do you expect me to believe that all this time, you've been fighting for justice?
How can I convince you? From our first breath to our last, every decision is made for us. Then, the afterlife decides what eternity we must endure. We can't even choose who we couldn't control anything. But through the jailer, control of our fate will at last be possible.
Look around you! At what and who you've joined. What makes you believe you're not just a weapon to achieve his ends?
You have a choice to consider. Join us willingly, or be made to serve.
I thought you believed in free will, Sylvanas.
We've never had free will, little lion. But that is about to change.
That is all I can see.
Anduin? A weapon? What could she mean?
At least he's alive, and seemingly unharmed. Whatever the Banshee is after, he will not give in.
The light is strong with Anduin. I know his heart will see him through this.
Sylvanas was toying with him. She spoke of breaking everything. She couldn't mean that, could she?
I do not know. But we must be cautious, deliberate. The jailer's malevolence permeates everything in that tower. If he believes his prize is in jeopardy, he may decide to discard it.
Then we must remain patient. Mawwalker, continue your efforts to undermine the jailer's cause. When the time comes, we will find Anduin and bring him home.